Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Textron completes acquisition of Pipistrel. Philanthropist Warbird collection liquidated. Electrifying, Aviation signs deal with Cape Air. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Textron completes acquisition of Pipistrel. Pipistrel is now completely under the Textron umbrella, now a part of the brand's collection of aviation marks. The brand gives Textron a great way to break into the burgeoning electric aircraft market with a solid range of offerings for business, training, or personal use, specifically in flight training and general aviation. The Pipistrel portfolio supports a number of missions from affordable electric flight training, premium cross-country cruising, and even remotely piloted ISR options. Pipistrel was the go-to for Textron's efforts to future-proof their lineup, gaining access to not only their aircraft, but their well-developed E811 electric propulsion system. In the meantime, ANN has reviewed a copy of a lawsuit filed by Michael Coates' Pipistrel USA operation, formerly the North American distributor, alleging a number of transgressions reportedly committed by Pipistrel HQ. The suit against the Pipistrel parent company is in its early stages, but the charges appear ponderous. We have reached out to Textron to see what they intend to do about the situation. To date, Textron has not returned our calls. Pipistrel will remain a distinct brand under the Textron banner, just like sister brands Bell, Beechcraft, and Cessna. Its manufacturing will remain in Slovenia and Italy, but expansion is likely in the near future. After the break, U.S. Air Force CAP receives new commander.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. U.S. Air Force CAP receives new commander. A Civil Air Patrol U.S. Air Force has received a new commander after the installation of Colonel Tyler Frander in an April 13th ceremony at Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama. Frander assumes command from Colonel Mark Wooten, who led the CAP USAF since April of 2019. The CAP USAF is the military structure to support the civilian Civil Air Patrol, acting as the official backbone and government interface for the civilian organization. It, quote, provides day-to-day support, advice, and liaison to CAP members and oversight for programs, end quote. Gulfstream delivers first Texan G600. The first production G600 jet completed at their Dallas, Texas facility has been delivered. The location was expanded last June to provide additional capacity for specialized interior outfitting. Customers shopping the G600 have a plethora of options, being able to configure a floor plan with separate rooms, living areas, crew quarters, passenger seating, and galleys to suit their particular mission. The Dallas location was designed in tandem with the company's customer service expansion at nearby Fort Worth Alliance Airport. Beech V-tails to flock to Oshkosh. One of the truly iconic airframes of general aviation may be seen in huge numbers this July, and for good reason. One of the aircraft that helped to popularize GA starting over half a century ago remains popular to this day. The Vintage Aircraft Association and the American Bonanza Society are joining to highlight Beech Bonanzas built prior to 1970 during activities at EAA AirVenture Oshkosh 2022, July 25th through 31st. The groups are also encouraging owners of those aircraft to register now to attend. Elixir Aircraft continues building momentum. Elixir Aircraft has slowly been making its way into the European GA market, sealing deals here and there as they increase production and build up the brand. Their recent deals include a sale of 2 brand new CS-23 Elixirs to Aero Club Brocard, a volunteer organization that found the plane the perfect addition to their fleet. The Elixir represents a rare deal for the Parisian club, being a domestic aircraft made in France, not too far away from their home base in La Rochelle. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Philanthropist Warbird collection liquidated. The Aviation collection acquired by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen has reportedly sold in its entirety by his estate to the grandson of Walmart founder Sam Walton. Allen's death almost 4 years ago had placed the collection's status in doubt, held at the Flying Heritage and Combat Armor Museum in Everett, Washington. The Philanthropist's large assortment of vintage equipment has been sold off by the Allen estate and currently being carefully crated for shipment to their new home. The aircraft are being readied for a long cross-country flight where appropriate to make their way to Stuart Walton, co-founder of Runway Group and Game Composites. As far as recipients go, Walton is about as good a new owner as one could hope for. His composites business designs and builds small composite aircraft, gaining notoriety in the aerobatic circuit for their GB-1 Gamebird. Walton is a longtime aerospace nerd, pilot, and aircraft collector in his own right, and should prove to be a suitable caretaker for Paul Allen's gems. All 24 of his vintage planes, like his Spitfire, de Havilland Mosquito, IL-2 Sturmovik, Ju-87 Stuka, P-47 Thunderbolt, and White Knight demonstrators should be in good hands. Currently, the sale remains a rumor, with Walton's companies keeping mum about any developments. After these messages, Eviation signs deal with Cape Air.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/Rusty today for details.
Pilot Communications USA is proud to introduce our latest headsets, the Carbon A1 Active Noise Reduction and the Carbon P1 Passive Headset. Carbon fiber makes our headsets 30% lighter than others, which significantly reduces pilot fatigue. Our BlueLink hand control unit allows you to connect 2 devices at the same time, and the record out capability can send audio to an onboard camera or digital recorder. Get the headset that's so light you may forget you're wearing one at pilot-usa.com.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Welcome back. Electrifying Eviation signs deal with Cape Air. Eviation Aircraft and Cape Air have announced a letter of intent for the purchase of 75 all-electric Alice commuter aircraft. With this engagement, Cape Air aims to set up a regional electric fleet. Eviation's all-electric Alice aircraft may eventually accommodate 9 passengers and 2 crew. Cape Air flies more than 400 regional flights a day to nearly 40 cities in the Northeast, Midwest, Montana, and the Caribbean. Deploying a fleet of all-electric Alice aircraft could reduce carbon emissions as well as maintenance and operational costs for the airline and provide a smoother, quieter flight experience for passengers. Quote, Cape Air remains committed to sustainability, growth, and innovation, and our partnership with Eviation allows for those commitments to become a reality, end quote, says Cape Air President and CEO Linda Markham. The Eviation Alice is expected to be a fully electric aircraft designed to fly 440 nautical miles on a single charge with a maximum cruise speed of 250 knots. Alice will operate in all environments currently serviced by piston and turbine aircraft. The advanced electric motors have fewer moving parts to increase reliability and reduce maintenance costs. Alice's operating software constantly monitors flight performance to ensure optimal efficiency. And that's our program for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!